Pro Football Weekly has a special Thanksgiving Day version of our primetime preview. It's the Harbaugh Bowl. Jim and John Harbaugh, Ravens and Niners, two of the best teams in the league, two of the best defenses in the league. But which one is the better defense?
I think I'm going to surprise you guys a little bit and say the 49ers right now. I mean, yes, the Ravens have the reputation. They've got outstanding players on that side of the ball. But if there's no Ray Lewis, I'm going 49ers. The two biggest stats that matter, points and turnovers, they lead the league in both. 26 turnovers, first in points allowed. Justin Smith, Harbaugh Bowl, Patrick Willis, those guys have been playing outstanding this year.
The Niners are definitely younger and more explosive, but I would give it to the Ravens. I think Terrell Suggs, Haloti Ngata, Ed Reed, and Ray Lewis, if he's healthy.
They're okay, yeah.
You got playmakers on every level of that defense. I'd go with the more savvy unit.
We know both of these teams do rely heavily on those defenses and also rely on the running game. But what other matchups or factors do you think will play a big role here?
I think the Ravens tight ends might be able to do a few things. You know, you game plan for Ray Rice, you game plan for Torrey Smith. He's really broken out, Anquan Bolden. But those tight ends, when they've used them effectively, it's been kind of the X factor of that offense. And Cam Cameron moves those guys around. It could give that back seven a little trouble.
I'm going to go with special teams. I think David Reed has really struggled. They had him inactive last week against Cincinnati, fumbled 3 times in the previous 2 games. He had Tommy Zbikowski in there returning kicks. I think he really lacks burst, didn't do anything in the return game. And then you got Ted Ginn on the other side, who's got that explosive element. You also got David Akers and Andy Lee, who I think are outstanding. So if this game comes down to a very narrow victory, I think you got to give the edge to the Niners.
And ironically, it was John Harbaugh that was the special teams coach before he was the head coach here, but it's the Niners special teams that really could be a big factor. So what do you think it is? Who gets the game? Who wins Harbaugh Bowl?
You know, we talked in the other preview about the Packers, you know, putting that undefeated record on the line. If they lose, San Francisco has to step up. But I'm going with the home team. I think the Ravens win in a close one. I think they make a couple more plays on offense and take advantage of that 49ers secondary.
Yeah, I think little brother's going to beat up on big brother. I'm going to go with Jim Harbaugh. I think he's too competitive, and he's just going to find a way to get it done.
And that would, if our predictions all hold true, that would mean the Niners and Packers now tied the top of the NFC standings. It'll be something to pay attention as we get down into the stretch run. That's a preview of the Thursday night game, the Niners and the Ravens. For the best coverage of the NFL, check us out at ProFootballWeekly.com.